Ayo, I haven't reviewed the board in a long while. How's everyone? How's the state of the hobby? Anyways, going back to the swing of things, here is the Galaxy 70. I should have posted my review on this a while back, but thesis got in the way, so here we are. Better late than never, let's quickly review the Epomaker Galaxy 70. Disclaimers out of the way first, this board is sent by Epomaker for me to review, but all thoughts and opinions are mine. They're seeing this late video the same time as you do. Opening up the box, we are greeted with the board itself, wrapped in its protective plastic cover. Next up is the user guide and manual, followed by the keycap and switch puller combo, a non-coiled nor braided Type-C cable, and some extra switches. Finally, let's quickly look at the board itself. I've got mine in the black and pink variant with Epomaker zebra switches. Weighing in at about 1.8 kilograms built, the Epomaker Galaxy 70 is a 75% custom mechanical keyboard in an unusual form factor. It's basically a TKL with the last remaining column on the right side chopped off, resembling the look of an EK68 with an F-row on top, not to mention the knob beside the print screen key. Going down a bit leaves the LED strip indicator light for the wireless status, and aside from this, we also see the slot for the tri-mode dongle that's magnetic and is also made out of metal. To the side shows a curvy side profile that makes it comfortable to lift up and maneuver around. To the rear leaves a Type-C port, on and off switch, as well as a plastic spot that houses the antenna inside for the wireless functionality. This kind of has a weird wireless implementation, but we'll get to that later. On the back finally are some silicone feet and a small sticker front and center. Build-wise, I've got a minor complaint. Out of the factory, the on and off switch didn't work for me. Luckily, disassembling this and repositioning the daughter board fixed it. But it's kind of pretty ironic since this has a QC Pass badge in the back, yet it doesn't work out of the factory. Otherwise, it's a solid aluminum block which is CNC'd to have this design. There's no streaking marks nor banding from what I could see, and it's not a fingerprint magnet even though it's primarily black in color. The PCB is a twist of modern and unusual components. It's a flex cut PCB with hot swap and 5 pins, is south-facing, has perky RGB, and as mentioned before, has tri-mode with a 4000 mAh battery inside. It implores a daughter board for both the Type-C and what I presume is an antenna for the wireless connection. Not to mention the same type of wire I see in network chips found in laptops. It's a bit odd to see this implementation in a keyboard, knowing that PCBs with wireless capabilities can achieve this without extra connections. But I guess from testing, I didn't encounter any problems with the wireless nor wired connection, so take that with what you will. And sadly, this is not BIA compatible. Moving on along, it's also packed with foams inside, of which I presume is some kind of thick boron foam for the plate and case, plus an anti-static plastic in between the PCB and bottom case. It's gasket mount with silicone gaskets mounted on the polypropylene plate, and from testing, alongside the Epomaker zebra switches, they sound so nice with a deep clack. Stabs are plate mount and well tuned out of the factory, and overall, it's alright out of the box. Keycaps are in this MDA profile with thick-centered legends and text mods. They are double-shot PBT, having thick walls, and a fairly nice pairing with this case. Moving on, here it is stock with all the foams, so you'll get a sense of what it sounds when you buy it. From the sound test, you'll hear the slightest bit of pinging on all sides, and a noticeable ping on the knob. Nothing a little pores break can fix. But in conclusion, let's put this board into perspective. In a slightly tamed world of mechanical keyboards, this is just an alright release by Epomaker. For about 95 USD, they aren't punching up the weight class nor making a mediocre product. It's competing with the market segment that's too saturated. I guess what you're going for this is the layout and overall build right out of the box. If you like the inclusions and the design choices they made for the Galaxy 70, it gets a recommendation for me. But I just hope they innovate further on this in the next iteration. If not, make the price a bit cheaper for it to be more competitive in the 75% market. How about you? What do you think of the Galaxy 70? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm John J. Benova, and I'll see you in the next video.